Alright. Here, we're just going to start off with this anyway. Folks, forget it's tier 3, don't worry about it. It's tier 1. Yeah, joke, tier 3, haha. Anyway, it is. We'll let you know what is going on here. We'll just start the intro off now, after what happened before. We're here for tier 1, it's the Austrian Grand Prix. It is a wet qualifying, a dry sprint, and a wet race. So, a bit happening there. And it's only 2 drivers out there on wets right now. That's Betsy and Ryan. The rest of them all on inters. It's a bit unusual what everyone wants to do here. Because no one really knows what to do. I think here at the moment. And it's going to be a tight, contested race. No one knows really what they want to do in terms of setup. And now goes to top on the wets. So no one knows what the strategy is here. No one really knows what the best run they want to have. So Josie has pulled away. And Jared's on for another lap, but he's actually improved, by 4 attempts. Chrissy's starting off another lap. They're all doing lap after lap after lap. Chris coming up to end of this run here. We'll watch a bit of Chris. And the Ferrari, of course. Oh dear. That's awkward for Chris. That's awkward for Chris, isn't it? Awkward for Chris. We'll go on board with Mark Ping. Watch the rest of Mark Ping's lap here. Of course, the Mark has returned. Not full time, but he is back racing here in Tier 1. Watch the rest of Mark's lap here and see where Mark can go. If Mark can improve or not. Is the question. Let's see what Mutt can do. Cross the line. He goes P11 ahead of teammate for the night, as Relics has actually gone off circuit, not too far behind. So, yeah. Joe now goes to top. 13, 583. He goes to the top. So Joe now is in P1. And Joe now doing pretty good here so far. There's still a bit to go. There's 6 minutes to go. Yeah, qualifying. What's the sprint still to come? Chris here on the end towards his lap. And we'll watch Chris here and see if Chris can do something for us. Oh, that didn't sound nice through there. We'll watch the Ferrari for the rest of this run. 5 minutes to go here. He's coming into the pits. So that was a waste of time. Relics. Let's see what Relics can do. Relics currently down in P14. As Jagger now moves up into P8, so let's see what Relics can do here. Relics is in 14th. Improve on some time here. Hasn't got the best lap in so far, and he goes second by 0.02. So he goes second spot. Yeah, at the moment. So pretty much everybody's now out there on inters. Nobody's really thinking about wets anymore. It's all about the intermediate tyres for all of them. That's the key plan to decide what they can do. So we'll go on here for a lap with Betsy, our championship leader. Betsy is currently down 6. Around a very wet Austria, and let's see what Betsy can do for this lap with 4 minutes to go. There'll be plenty of lap times coming in here in the next 4 minutes. And AlphaTauri better get out of the way, he does. Betsy up in the first sector. Looking to improve just a bit more. And a slight moment there, but he's gutted it up pretty well. Oh. These guys, of course, will be looking to get the best wet possible setup in these conditions as best as they can. And that's what they want to do. He's up by 8 temps. This should be to the top. For Betsy, this should be to the top. Our championship leader hasn't had a good run in the last few races, but wants to get back onto the top of the tree. And let's see what Betsy can do. This could be a 12. It is 12.9. So the track's getting quicker. So good luck to you. Good luck to you playing at home, because this is going to be it's going to be a intriguing next 3 minutes, because the leaderboard will change every so often. Chrissy now comes to the line. 12.890 to beat, and he doesn't. 12.909. Coots gone to third. Here comes Jared. Starting off a lap. Never mind. Jagger, he's starting off a lap. Muck Pin starting off a lap as well. They're all on their first hot laps really here. The next one across the line is Josie, and Josie's up by 6 tenths. See what Josie can do. 12.890 to beat. Does 8.49. Josie beats it. Betsy now, next one. What does Betsy do? Betsy, 12.600. Next one, Coots actually lifted off his time. Ryan's only just starting off a lap now, I believe. So he's only just starting. Jared, next one. He's purple. Actually, Chrissy's the next one across the line, but he's down on his time. Jared absolutely on it. He's down in P5. Minute 30 to go. There's still plenty of time in it for everybody. 12.29 now. Betsy's lifted off. He'll wait to go for another round. Here comes Relics now. Relics the next one. And no, Relics is lifted off. Never mind. Josie Wales is lifted off, so a whole bunch of them are lifting off to get ready for a second run. What about Cahoot? No, Cahoot's down on his time in the first sector. And the Aston Martins are all a bit down. So Ryan will be the next one across the line. 9 temps up. I don't think this will be near P1. This will be P1, but P2 very possible here. And Ryan now is going to cross the line. He does get it. Well, excuse me. 12.132. He does get it. Jared's getting ready for one last run. Josie's on his last lap. Coot goes for another run. So everybody's on their final times here. So the next one of the main ones that can get pole is Josie. Up by 3 tenths. Relics goes to the top with 12.04. Apologies, I did not see Relics there. He's done. Relics is done. It's not tier 3, Andy, okay? It's tier 1. As Josie Wells now across the line at 12.1. So he doesn't get there. Right in the next one, he's 2 tenths up. Right now across the line, it's an 11.6. An 11.6. from New Zealand, Ryan. Kahoot is up. Kahoot's up by 7/10. Chrissy improves. Kahoot goes fifth. Fourth. Jared doesn't improve by much. I think it's another Ryan pole. But I don't think Betsy's going to beat it. No. The two Mercedes behind the Ferrari. Just like how we like to see it in real life. Ryan gets pole for the sprint. Even though it's honestly just pole. Sprint is stupid, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, Ryan gets P1, Relics P2, Betsy P3, Josie P4, Jared P5. And, well, it's going to be an intriguing session. And, no, he didn't. Friday, he didn't forget to change. Doesn't matter. He didn't even know he was going to stream. Ryan gets it. 1:11.6. And we move on to the sprint, which will be in dry conditions. Dry conditions here at the Austrian Grand Prix. Boom. Alrighty. So, we have a dry sprint. And, of course, shall be an interesting one, to say the least, here in Austria. So, about to get set here for, which would be an interesting one. Mediums are on for Relics Betsy. A few of them have got on mediums. A few of them got on mediums here. See how that will play out as this night progresses. Now strap yourself in, folks. We are in for a hell of a ride. We're about to get set here for the sprint race. Yeah, top 7 all on mediums. Muckpin and Mickey on mediums, so the rest are on softs. So that's how that will play out. And get ready for it. It should be a intriguing race here in Austria. So Ryan on pole, he would love to get a few more points on Betsy in the championship. So quite a big margin in the championship between those guys. And I'm sure Ryan would love to get some points here on him. So strap yourself in, folks. We got a good race to come here for the Austrian Grand Prix sprint race, about to get underway, not too far away. And yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, no doubt about it. I'm now about to come up to the line. So wager your bets, who you think's going to take it. It could be anyone's game here. Anyone's game to win. Two Mercedes line up. Ryan, look, the start is important, but it's also not important around here because, you know, you can get the position back very easily. That's ready to get underway. 16 cars here for the Austrian Grand Prix. How to get us underway here at Austria. Here we go, about to get underway. Here in Austria, 12 laps for the sprint. We're racing. And it's a great start from the Ferrari. He's got the jump. over both the Mercedes. Betsy's got himself into P2. Oh, Relic's around. Was there contact? I don't know. Tough to say if there was contact there or not. Pricey may have got a better view on stream for us. It's free wide between Josie and Jared. Hello there. Oh, it's carnage. They've all gone out of it unscathed, I do believe. As now Betsy's challenging Ryan for the lead. No, can't get it done. So Betsy's trying to challenge Ryan for the lead. Look at this behind in 6th and 7th. You got Hello there and Fanatical going at it here. They're going side by side. Hello there trying to hold on here. Fanatical, who says he's not tier 1. Well, P7. As now Wolf is around behind. Oh, there's 2 cars around. It's Wolf and Mickey. You're not so fine. Uh-oh. Mickey, reset. Reset, Mickey. You can reset, Mickey. I'm sounding like a who said it to me. You can reset, Mickey. There we go. All right. Ryan has a half-second lead. As now, hello there. No, Josie Wales is in the wall. Well. And that is damage. Well, Josie Wales, well, that's a shame for him. It's only the sprint, it's okay. But boy, in wet conditions around here, it's going to be tough for these drivers. Going to be very tough. Fanatical now looking for the move for P5. Oh, this is close. There's contact. That's a big crash. That's a big incident. Wow. Between Hello there and Fanatical, that was a big incident. Thank goodness for Ghost Team, because there would have been cars everywhere. So now, Cheapo looks for the move here on Hello there. That's for P6. And Chrissy is down in P8. Relic's down P12. So the big guns, some of the big guns are not faring too well. Oh goodness. Josie Wells is in. I suspect this could be a retirement in the pit lane. There we go. Mickey's retired on track. That is a virtual safety car. Well. Alrighty. Josie Wales got soft tyres on. And, well, that was a interesting one here at the moment. So, like for 12, virtual safety car. I'm not going to see anyone in, obviously. This is not the main race. And, Ryan now will be looking to get the jump here as best he possibly can on Betsy here. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get the jump on him. And push away. A few cars in the pits, surprisingly. Chris, Winter and Fanatical. They might all have damage. No, Chris pitted. I don't know why. Fanatical doesn't have damage, and neither does... Alright, if you can tell me at home why those people pitted, I would love to know. I would love to know why they pitted. You gain nothing under a virtual safety car in a sprint race. Nothing. Meanwhile, Relics and Muckpin. Muckpin loses the position. Relics gets up at a P9. And we got Hello there trying to catch up here to the Williams. See what Hello there does here. Okay, that was... Alright. That was a very interesting pit entry there by Chibo. Anyway, most of them are in, because obviously soft tyres are just dead. Must be dead already as Winter gets a time penalty. Well, maybe some of these guys have realised mediums is the way to go. Especially with it being wet for the entire Grand Prix. So, may as well just go mediums anyway, knowing that they're a good tyre. Either way, on lap 5 of 12, and Ryan is holding that margin beautifully. But he needs to just try to stay that DRS to have a shot. That's all really he can do. To try to stay within New Zealand right. And does do stuff like that, like a fastest lap. Jones closing in on Kahoot. Kahoot's P3, that's unheard of. That's scary that Kahoot's P3 right now. As Betsy gets close, but not close enough. Betsy's just got a bit more battery under him compared to Ryan, 60% compared to 20. That could be Ryan's downfall here. Kurt's still sticking with Betsy here. Still sticking with him. So, meanwhile, Chrissy and Jagger. Jagger looking for a top 5. But Chrissy's gonna... Oh my goodness me. These guys are getting too close today. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, that's ugly. But Chrissy goes through either way. But that was ugly. So he goes back up to P5. As we go back up to the front here. Ryan still holds on 0.8. The second part of the track is, after that first sector, it's really helping him. And he's been the better one here. It's really just a DRS train between this top 4, unless Jared can... Oh, Betsy's had a slide. Oh, he went a little bit wide. Coop will capitalise if he can. Meanwhile, Jagger. Oh, Jagger and Chrissy going at it. Oh. That's a safety car. Oh. I don't know what noise I'm making, but, well, I think we've found a new rivalry here in OCE. Jesus. That was, what do they do here? I wonder what they do here. Betsy's ahead of Ryan, and he's in. Coot's in. Ryan Jared stay out. These guys are going softs. Well. Sprint has just gotten intriguing. I'm going to question Ryan Jared's plan here. So I could easily prove me wrong, but we've seen how quick those softs have gone off. So, maybe that's what they're hoping for. I don't know. I quite don't know here. So, man, we have a safety car after. Well, there was many pieces to that puzzle between Chrissy and Jagger. There was pieces to it, but boy oh boy, it ended in catastrophe. Wow. So lap 8 of 12, top 2 stay out on mediums. And the 2 behind are on softs. And Stracey comes in for a set of medium tyres. So, and the belief is it's going to be wet the entire Grand Prix. So, but I believe you are very limited with tyres in sprint. So, I could be proven wrong. I've only ever done a sprint race once, so. And that time I never pitted. So I have no idea. We'll have a 3-lap dash here. Or maybe 2. And Josie's a bit further back. I I don't know. Dragon P6, but that will be talked about after the race, I'm sure. And we'll see how things pay out. Let's see. I need to get my glasses. Pajalo in the chat. It's good to hear from you. Don't forget Rapid Racing League, twitch.tv/Rapid Racing League, I do believe, if I've got that correctly. Every so often, you'll see them live. I forget the schedule because I'm not an admin there. Right. Where's Josie at the moment? Josie is P14. I think we're going to be going one more, so this just helps Jared and Ryan even more because two behind are not going to get DRS here. They are not going to get DRS here, so that will help those two more. Man. And this is only the sprint. This is only the sprint here. This is going to be a fascinating finish here to this one. You'd rather be in Ryan's shoes than Jared's shoes. I'll tell you that right now. Because Ryan's got the clean air and he's got one car behind him. What Betsy needs to do is have the perfect start and jump Jared. That's what Betsy needs to do. Needs to have the perfect start, jump Jared, and he's got a chance to win the sprint. But if he doesn't jump Jared early, well, I mean, he's in trouble. He'll probably get P2, but I don't think he'll get P1. So this first lap is important for Betsy if he wants to win. Safety cars in. We have 2 to go. Once we go to the line. When does Ryan go? Does Ryan want to jump on the gas? On the accelerator and pull away? Got Jared and Betsy lingering him behind. Doesn't make sense, but anyway, better go away. Ryan's gone. Jared's not got the start he would have wanted. Betsy's on him. Betsy needs a good opening turn one here. He's hitting that battery like a madman. Like a madman. Oh. He's not going to get... unless he has to straighten. Jared has a moment. Jared has a moment. There goes Betsy. Oh. Oh, man. That's a moment there for Jared. He goes down to P3. And now Cahoot's haunting him behind. Here comes Jagger and Winter. This is a battle. Jagger could get up into a top 5. Winter goes, they go side by side by side. And does Jagger hold on? Yes. Jagger's in the top 5. Ryan is pulling that gap. And he might just hold on here. If he gets to the end of turn 3 and he's still ahead, he is home. It'll be tough for Betsy to make a move on him. Here comes Relics for a move on. Hello there, this is battle for P8 here at the moment. And hello there, looking for a possible move. But let's go up to the front because it's 0.6 a gap. Ryan and Betsy. Does Betsy have enough? He's hammering that battery. So is Ryan. He's got one. I believe he's got one more GT Betsy to go for it, and it's here. Come at this next corner. Unless he wants to. Unless it's going to be an ugly move. Ryan's got no battery, neither does Betsy. Does Betsy send it in a sprint? Son, oh my goodness me. That was close. Ryan closes the door. Hold your breath for a second. They go side by side, and Betsy proves me wrong. He's done it well. He had to send it there to get the opportunity for the move. Because he wouldn't have been able to do it in the way he did. Betsy will win the sprint. Ryan, P2. Jared holds on the third. Coot just bottles in P4. Jared gets the top 5, but I'm sure that will be in the question. Relic's P6, Holiday P7, Fanatical P9, and Chivo in the top 10 plus top 8 score points. That's the sprint. The Grand Prix is about to get underway in a moment's time. Not too far away, so the sprint is not. The sprint's not too far away. Fuck me. The Grand Prix is not too far away. It's wet conditions now, so who's got the best wet setup? We'll see how that plays out. Betsy on top. Best of the drivers. Gets it done. Ryan second, Jared third, Coot fourth, Jagger fifth, Relic sixth, Holiday seventh, and Winter rounds out our top 8. So there you go. We're about to get away. Grand Prix is set. Wet conditions, heavy wet conditions it is, I've been told. So it is a wet one here at Austria. Indeed. Yeah, I know, Pajama. I know. We'll get our graphics man to make a tier 1 for us, I think. Alright. We're about to get set. It's pissing down like cats and dogs. It's wetter than a you know what. It's only inters. It's only inters. So we'll see how it plays out. Here in this one. Rookie errors, yes indeed. And oh dear. Friday. I have to restart my game. At least Frizy's streaming for us, so hopefully I get in time before the before the start. So for those wondering, I hit start, and I forgot you do not do that for a sprint round. Oh dear, so it's all intermediates. At least you all see what's going on screen. Hopefully I'll get in time. If only it'll Spa this week, I would be able to make it in time, but I should be able to make it with my beautiful Xbox Next Gen. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh no. I'm communicating with online servers. Well, we're going to have a silent... Actually, I know what I could do. You don't have to unmute yourself, Ryan, don't worry. I could just turn the stream on. I could just watch it from the stream. This is some great stuff here. Watch it on the stream by like a 4-second delay before I could get back into the lobby. So it's Betsy versus Ryan. I'm not going to try to commentate it like I see it on screen. I'll just try to say what I see afterwards by delay. So, you know what? This is the first ever silent start here of this ROM of OCE. Enjoy it. And online service error. I am still in a party with Fry. Okay, this is not good. I'll just restart again. The Grand Prix is underway, folks. Let's see what happens. If I can't get in next time, I'll ask Fry to come while I fix out my problems. But it's a good start by Betsy, and the McLaren Jared looking pretty good. Oh dear, what has happened to Ryan? Jagger's in P3! Jagger's in P3! Oh my goodness me, Ryan's had a shocker. And, oh, my stream has paused. Kahoot now's looking for a big dive. That's ugly. I know it's very delayed. I apologise, folks. As Muckpin with a 5-second penalty. And, I'm having problems. Oh, no, I'm in. Jared's to the lead. This is the worst commentary call in history. Jared in the lead, everybody. You see it all. Ryan is in P5. And I'm in. What an intriguing 2 minutes that was. Alright, we can turn off the stream now. And I can commentate for real now. Apologies to Fry, who must be very confused. Right, back at it. Jared is your leader. A great start by him. And look at this Pat Kahoot fanatical. And me and Fry are just laughing right now. That's all I can say. As now Ryan looks here on Jagger looking to hold on to it. And, oh, Jagger has a moment there. Kahoot now looks to come through here as well. Here comes Kahoot for P5. Yes. Sorry. As, oh, that's ugly moments there. Look at this. Oh, Jagger, Kahoot. I think Kahoot's gone a bit too wide. And now Kahoot goes down to P6 in this one. Oh man. What a Grand Prix we got set in store for us here. Jared and Betsy will battle it out the front. Kahoot's the one to watch, but Chrissy now's looking for the midfield Muckpin. Yes. Gets it done. So Chrissy goes up into position. And fastest laps will just change every now and then. It will. It'll just change every now and then. Oh, Kahoot! Kahoot has a moment, and Kahoot now's going to try to challenge here on Jagger. Yes. Does he go for it? He does. Kahoot gets it back done. Does Jagger? Oh my goodness me. Jagger now looks to fight it back, and Kahoot says, I'll pull him behind. Does Kahoot fight it? Yes. Oh. Boy, these boys are getting tight here. This is going to end badly between Jagger and Kahoot. This is going to end badly. Oh no. Jagger. Oh. Alright, I think that battle might be done. Jared's pulling away at the front. Meanwhile, Chrissy, he's trying to fight his way through. He's trying to pass Fanatical here for P7 in this race. Jared does the fastest lap of the race. There you go. The Jared's pulling well. And he's just starting to get inch by inch closer away. And that's what you want to do, especially these conditions. You just want to pull away, get that margin. That's all he wants to do. So, for me, as our Fanatical and Chrissy, oh my goodness me, it's on again. Fanatical holds on. He goes down to P8, excuse me, I don't know what I'm saying. Chrissy now down to P7. Oh, Jesus, these guys are going at it for young and old. 1.2 between the front runners. And Chrissy now, well, round 3. Chrissy and Jagger, round 3. Because round 1 started with Chrissy maybe not giving the best of space to Jagger, and then Jagger possibly turning Chrissy around and ruining his race in the sprint. I just hope they stop return a serve here. I really don't. Because we don't like to see that. We leave things to the steward's room. That's what we do. We leave it to the steward's room. Let's just hold our bated breath with this close battle. 1.9 between Jared and Betsy. Jared's pulling away. Jared is Speed Gonzalez here at the moment. Lap 5 of 36 here in this one. Chris is trying to get himself into the top 10 for Ferrari. You can see Chris back racing tomorrow night. Sunday 42. We'll see how it goes for him there. Chris is close to Jagger. Hold your breath, because this could be this could end badly. Let's hope not. Ryan now with the fastest up in the race. Well, and Ryan is closing in on Relics, so we've got an intriguing race to come with this one. Oh, Jagger's struggling here at the moment. Chrissy's trying to absolutely challenge him here. Here comes Chrissy for the move. Does he get it done? Yes. Smooth, clean overtake, done. And everyone in the stewards room can breathe. Unless Jagger sends it here. Oh my goodness, Jagger looks. There is. Oh, might not have been contact. And he gets it done! Or does Chrissy fight it back? Oh. This is. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, he gets it done. Gets it done. Oh, almost had deja vu there for a second. Oh, deja vu. Oh, Fanatical's in the wall. That's a huge crash. Fanatical went way off there. Oh my god, I forgot the ghosting. He went way off there. And he's still in the race. I don't know if he hit the wall. There we go. Ryan on Relics. Here we go. And also, Relics on Betsy. 3.3. I tell you what Jared wants right now is for this race to stay green, because he's 3.4 ahead. It's very possible to stay green around here, especially in the wet. Oh, it's right now. It's absolutely trying to challenge here at the moment. It's another battle between Winter and Muckpin. We're watching the King Fly with this battle for P3. It's gonna be on. I don't think. Here comes Ryan. Gets it. P3 for the New Zealander. New Zealander gets the job done. Jared. There you go. There's the answer. And now Ryan looks to challenge. He'll try to look to challenge here. He'll look to try to challenge Betsy here for P2 if he possibly can. So watch with great interest here. Racing is the winner. Well, that is exactly right. That's the way you want to put it, don't you? Racing is the winner every day. So the red car is looking to pass the silver car. And let's see if the red car can pass the silver car. Here for position. Here in this one. I'd say Ryan, probably the quickest at the moment. See how that pans out. If he can get past Betsy and try to challenge Jared for the win. See how the goal goes down. Oh, Ryan's just had a big moment. Hold on though. Well, let's go back here to Chris. Chris in P10. He's trying to hunt down Winter here for what, P9. So trying to close things out here. and see what he can do, unless he makes a move like that. Jesus. Let's go back to the front runners. Back to this battle. And I think it's going to stay like this for a little bit, this battle between these guys. Because at the moment, there's really no edge to the story. Is there? There's really no edge to the story of who's the best runner here out of all these guys. It's a real question mark. As I've just lost my chat, don't mind me. Alrighty. Hopefully I'll get you back all soon. Right. So right now, it is still 0.6 the margin. 4.4. Jared has got over Betsy. And now these boys are just playing it cool here at the moment. Relics 0.9. As meanwhile, Chris is through on Winter. Chris through into ninth. Winter looks to find it. Here we go. Can Winter look? Can Winter look? No, he can't. He tried. He tried. Let me tell you, he did try. But I think Chris will stay in P9 here. Fanatical, unless Winter looks for a move. Unless he goes for a move here? No. Oh! Tight moments here. In this one. As, Winter almost lost it. Meanwhile, Chimo and Fanatical going out side by side. This is not for points at all. And Fanatical holds on to P11. By the way, we have not mentioned this. Chimo looks to look for it back. Josie's down in P14. So, I don't know what's going on with Josie Wales. Josie Wales is down in P14. I know Fry got that at one point in the stream, but yeah, Josie Wales down in 14th. As I'm just trying to connect my chat back up. Apologies that I don't have chat up here at the moment. My stuff is just being terrible here at the moment. There we go. Chat is back up. There we go. Right. So, yeah, so Chrissy P6 is hunting down Kahoot. I don't think Kahoot has the best wet weather set up here at the moment. I don't think he does. He was running with the top 4 in the sprint. I don't think he has the best. Cheapest on the wets. Bold. And the beautiful. Winter's out. Where is Winter crashed? Is it a Mark Scaife? It is a Mark Scaife. The safety car is out. Cars are in. So that 6 seconds that Jared got almost has just been cut. Wow. It's now, yeah, wet. It does look like it's starting to get heavier. It does look like it's starting to get heavier out there. It really does. It's starting to look heavier here on track. So, Fanatical goes to the wets. A few of them have gone onto another set of meters. So, so they're all hoping that these wet tyre runners are hoping that none of these wets could give them an advantage. But who knows? It is really bucketed down here in Austria. Really pouring down. As Jared is in, what does Jared do? Oh my days! Let's see what Jared does. Go on board with Jared. Let's see what Jared does. He goes on the wets. Or is it another set of inters? It's another set of inters. What about Betsy? It's another set of inters. Ryan, another Cerritos. So these boys are going inters. They're not going for wets. But these heavy wet conditions might only last for a few moments. So it might not even matter when you go on wets. When it could go back into good inters conditions in literally like a couple of laps. So the top guys, they're all on inters. The only ones on wets are Chris, Josie, and oh dear, this is Chibo, Mickey, Fanatical. I think they've been given the no, you have to let this car through, no, you have to let this car through. And that's just making it all awkward. The Josie's committed to the wets. Mickey is... I don't know what Mickey's doing. And hello there is slow as well. Drive through for Josie. Oh, so the Delta time must be... Actually, it must be the Delta time. The Delta time for these guys must be very ugly. That's my only guess here. That's why they'll slow down that much, is that their Delta time must be bad. And it could be because... Could it be from the it's only the wet tyre guys that are experiencing that? 3-second Delta, yeah, well there you go. So, yeah, Delta time is not helping a few of those drivers at the back. Wow. Anyway, Jared is your race leader, lap 14 to 36. We're close to it on the halfway point here in this race. And Jared will try to rebuild this lead again. That's all you can say, really. He's going to try to rebuild this lead once again. Because, well, he's going to have to. Well, everybody. What can we say? Lap 14 to 36. We're going to be under the safety car for quite a bit because Wolf is still a little bit further back. And Jared's coming up towards the end of the second sector. Well, he already is at the end of the second sector, so it'll be a bit of a wait here. And we'll see how these guys, will play out in this last half of the race. How will the difference, especially between inters and wets, will be? Will it be a dramatic difference or will it not be? That's the question. I don't think it's going to be a huge difference, but you never know. You never know. At 15 to 36 is Josie Wales is around. Well, this day just gets worse and worse for Josie Wales. The series, it was once really a serious contender. It's not gone well for him. It's not gone well for him as of late. So, wow. You could say. That's all you can say is, wow. Wow. Thank you. Right. We are about to get set here for... I think we'll get set here for a restart? I don't know. Yeah, we will. Safety car is in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Safety car's in. And everything will commence. Jared will try to Well, do as best as he can to pull away. I don't know what's going on behind for Josie Wales, but we're about to see if Jared can pull away. 5-second penalty for Chivo. Betsy will try to challenge Jared early. Brian will try to challenge Betsy early as well. Restarts underway. Jared, can he push away as Fanatical comes into the pits? I don't think the wets are the tire to be on. Coots out! Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was caught on stream. I don't know. Kahoot is out as Betsy now looks for the lead. No. Oh. Jared tried absolutely hold on here. Ryan's got a great view of all this. As Betsy now looks for the move once again around the outside. It's not easy in the wet. Jared closed the door, but Betsy with the perfect switch bang, and he gets it done. I don't think Jared's going to hold it on. No, he can't. Chrissy's throwing relics. Well, maybe not, because here comes relics for the move back. No, Chrissy's through the P4. So now, Betsy's in the lead and pulling away. Jared, I don't know what's going on with Jared at the moment. I'm not going to ask, because I'm no expert, so I don't know. Both drivers weaving here at the moment, Jared and Ryan. It's a Asaman around, it's Fanatical. It's back going, he's got a 10-second penalty, interestingly, for exceeding track limits. And Chris now starting to close up here as well. Ooh. Meanwhile, Chibo looks for a move here on Jagger, but he can't get it done. That's for wet. Chris is gaining. Chris, hold the phone, Freddie. Packet, full packet, if you know that song. Chris now is P5. Fanatical retires in the pit lane. Now Chris has got clean air here. Does Chris push away? Can Chris close up on these? I don't know. We'll wait for a lap here and see what goes down. Well, he's starting to lose time, but I don't know. I don't know. It's questionable. Josie's in, though. Josie's in the pit lane. So Chris is gaining, I think. Oh no, did Josie Wells had a driver? I did not realise that. Meanwhile, Ryan's been tagged by Chrissy. Oh dear, and here comes Chris on the wets. That was awkward. A little bit of a how do you do with him and Jared and Chrissy, I believe, made contact, the light tap. Luckily for Ryan, it wasn't a full spin. Chris! Well, watch in about 2 laps time, he'll become the slower driver. Oh, this could get it. Well, Ryan is going to be He's going to be hoping that Chris doesn't hold him up here as Chibo's around in the Williams, and Wolf is retiring the pit lane. If that's a safety car, it is. It's another Mark Scaife. Well, Delta's screwed up again. Oh dear, the Delta. Oh, the Delta time. And I don't know, man. The Delta time is really screwing with people here. That's No one's gotten a penalty for it anyway, so that's okay, but geez. Imagine that happening in a Tier 4 race. There'd be about a 30-car collision. So we'll see how that plays out for the rest of this. Wow. So it's Chibo's now retired. All right. Sick. We're down to 11. Alrighty. Yeah. I see one understand my frustration. Chris is in, so, and it doesn't look like it's bucketing down on circuit anymore, so, yeah. Chris had a run. He had a bit of a masterstroke, a little bit of a masterstroke, but it didn't really work out for him in the end, so, he'll come back in, and, on the intermediate tyres, so there we go. So, Betsy, your leader. Betsy, your leader here. And we will go for another intriguing run to the flag here at Austria. There'll be about 16 or so laps to go. And yeah, Chris on the fresh set of inters. I think, some might, but I feel like they will be fine. I don't know where he's on the inters around here. I mean, once you can go forever, but we'll see how it plays out. How it all plays out here. Josie Wales, P10. This has been a race to forget for him. It's been a massive race to forget for him. Wow. So we'll go one more by, which means it's going to be about a 15-lap dash to the end. 15 laps to the end. So crack yourselves in, everybody. We're going to have one hell of a battle, one hell of a race to the finish. What now? I would do your maths again. Wait, no. Yes, I'd do your maths again. If I was you, it'd be a 15 run lap to the finish. It's like 21 of 36. Right. Here we go. Fricey on the dial right there. 15 laps to go. It will be. Here we go. Unless Mark Pitt doesn't get there in time, though he should. I'd imagine if he doesn't get there in time. What now would be actually correct? Oh my god, we're going again. He was right there. Mark Pitt was right there. What a stupid game this is. No wonder people are just not caring about this game anymore. With that said, don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Tier 4 and then Tier 2 on Sunday. Yeah, don't forget about that. Maybe not Tier 4 tomorrow night, because we may not have a commentator for tomorrow night. We'll see. But definitely join us for Tier 2. Hopefully the ping is back with who? Hope so. Is listening to the voice of the ping in commentary for Tier 2. So we will have 14 laps to go. And the race will really kick off here. That last restart was insane. And it's about to get even more insaner. Asks me about warnings because we can't look at warnings because I won't be able to continue with the game. There's only one penalty and that's Mark Pin, so that's a good job by everybody to take it easy with their track limits. Which around here in the wet, you know, you're not going to get many. So Jared now will want to get this jump here on Betsy. That's what he'll want to do. He'll want to get the jump here on Betsy. Chrissy, Ryan will want to get a good start as well. Relic's not too far behind either. And we're about to get back on the way. Chrissy with a time penalty. Well, that's a commentator's curse if I've ever seen one. Betsy gets us on the way, back on the way here. And Ryan will want to get by Chrissy here with that penalty from Chrissy. He'll want to get by. I guarantee you he'll want to get by. No doubt. He's a bit of battery trying to get up to the back of Chrissy here. And Betsy now. P1 holding off very nicely. He's doing well. These drivers absolutely gunning for him here at the moment. Relic's not too far behind either. The middle pack, not much really happening here at the moment. Josie Wales P10 is struggling in these conditions. But we'll go back up here to the leaders. Betsy's 0.8. 0.8 here at the moment. Jared P2, Chrissy P3, Ryan P4. And Ryan now trying to see if he can challenge him with Chrissy's penalty up ahead. Jared with the fastest lap of the race. The games begin between these two. Battery usage is going to be interesting. 70% for Jared so far. So we'll see how it all pans out. Ryan now using around the same amount of battery as Chrissy. And he's just got to find his opportunity. Has it stopped raining? I think it has. No, it's still light. No, it's still light, but I think it's going to stop. I think it's going to stop raining here. Come on, Ryan, get Ryan on me. What the fuck? Right. Well, it's still raining, but it just looks a bit clearer. That frost's better under the works if we get dry conditions. Josie Wales now is. Let's go back to Josie Wales here. Josie Wales is closing in on Chris. Chris is closing in on Mickey. Chris Cole's trying to get points in the reserve championship. Let's see with the fastest lap of the race. Ryan with a time penalty now. Oh, I cursed. I've cursed everyone now. I've absolutely cursed everyone. So now, watch Chris here. Chris looking for the BP on Mickey. You're so fine. And yes. And Josie looks to send it too. And that's a great move from Josie Wales. So there we go. Chris P8. And Josie Wales now is haunting him down. Jared's closing the margin on Betsy, but we'll just watch to see if Josie can fight for this move. No, he can't. Not as yet. So we might go back up to the front here because it's on. It's half a second. But Jared, 20% ERS. Betsy, 70. That's the big difference. And don't mind my mic there. My headset, I need to get a new one. Jared with the fastest lap of the race. This is his chance. This is his chance to come for it. Mickey now with a time penalty. I've cursed everyone. As now we see Jared now not using his battery. Interesting. The mind games is on. And it's almost like the rain slightly picked up again. A lap before, it looked like it was clear. I don't know. Meanwhile, Josie Wales and Chris. Josie tried to go for the move. Chris is closing up here on hello there. Don't forget, Chris has the freshest inters of the lot. So Chris could get some points here in this one. And that's what he's going to look to try to do. And Josie Wells has no way to get by. Wow. So it's half a second now. Betsy's clawed that margin a bit more. Wow. And now Ryan is essentially battling. Chrissy with another time penalty. And Ryan's will be saying, well, come on, mate. It's now getting silly. You're driving wild here. And look, Ryan's hammering down that battery, but so is Chrissy. Ryan, he has to try and send it if he wants to make it. Chrissy knows he's looking for it. Ryan, Ryan looks for it around the outside. Nah, can't. Not enough. Not enough. Man, the guy who's trying to challenge Betsy in the championship, it's not working out for him. Relic's 1.6 behind, so Ryan essentially wants to get away so he can bridge away from Chrissy. From Relics, as now Josie Wales has finally gotten through on Chris, and Ping is through on Mickey, which will be, I believe, for P10, unless... No, yeah, will be for P10. And Mickey now looking to fight back, but Mike Pinhot's on. Ryan is all over it. All over it. Trying to fight away by Chrissy struggles. Ryan is just going to gun for it here. Jared with the fastest lap of the race, and Ryan goes. And watch the margin dissipate. As Chrissy looks like he's struggling. Meanwhile for the lead. 22.51. That's the battery. These two absolutely going for it here for position. Does Jared look? He's got to just find the right opportunity to go for the move on him. Oh. My goodness me. Josie Wales is looking for a move on hello there. And he's trying to do it around the outside, but he can't get it done. But let's watch for this battle for the lead. Let's keep an eye on it, because this is the battle to watch. No offense to Josie Wales going through the pack, but this is the battle. Yeah, I think it has too. Fry. We're not seeing spits on the cars. Jared with the fastest lap of the race. Me and Fry have seen this situation here in Austria so many times, where it's dried out towards right at the end. But how quickly will it dry out? Does Jared look for a move here on Betsy? And if DRS comes into a factor, it will make it even more interesting. Jared looks for the lead. Can't get it done. It's actually drying. Yeah, it is. It is drying. Yep. Looks, Jared! Can he look? Hold on. Betsy looks too as well. They go side by side. And Betsy, no, Jared holds on. He will hold it, and he's done it beautifully. 7 to go. The track is drying. Who will take a punt and stay out on inters? But it depends how quickly it dries out. Difference here between, Relics, Chrissy's around. I'll tell you what, if a safety car came out, it'll change this race hugely. Jake is in the top 5. Chris is in. No way he's pinned for dries. No way. No way. Meanwhile, Betsy. And on the leaderboard. Yep, Chris is in for sauce. Chris is in for sauce. I think it's too early. I think it's a lap or too early. As now Jack Betsy tries again. This is bringing Ryan into it, but Ryan's got a penalty, don't forget. Oh man. 7 to go. How's your setups in dry? How's the car going to feel when you've done 30 laps here in the wet? Relics is still, by the way, in P3, but I think that will change. Unless these three start to battle it out like crazy. Jared is gone. Betsy, I think, is starting to struggle. I think Betsy's starting to struggle. Man. We saw a similar situation like this in Tier 2 Britain. But of course the pit lane is too long there that going to try to make a difference is now Ryan looks for the move. He's got one penalty. Well, now he's got one penalty. As now Ryan is trying to go for it. Here on Betsy, this is just helping Jared even more. Chrissy's now on softs. And Ryan can't get by. It's dry. It's dry. Is someone going to take a risk with 6 to go? But again, with a short pit lane, it's not going to help. It's not really going to help out. That's the difference. If we're in Britain right now and there's like 5 laps to go, you would stay out. But here in Austria, oh, look at this, Ryan looks. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. That is a tight moment. And with Ryan being held up here, this is allowing Betsy's teammate to gain. And Betsy Relics us to fast up in the race. There you go. It's still spray on circuit. I don't think this top 4 are going to be in for dries. Unless someone takes an almighty risk. Thing is, if it dries out quick and it's perfect for softs, you're going to gain a lot of time. Oh, it's starting to get bone dry here. It's starting to really get bone dry. There's still a bit of spray though. I don't think you'd be risking it here yet. Chrissy has come back in again, I believe. What's going on here with Chrissy? Chrissy's come back in for another 72s. Okay, alright. Anyway, Chris is struggling. I think it's going to stay into unless someone takes a massive gamble. If you wanna go sauce, you'd have to go in this lap. I feel, or next. That's really how you're going to get it. And Chrissy now's coming out on circuit. DRS could be enabled on the last lap, depending on how dry it gets. I don't think we're going to get soft time with this top of the field, guys. Relics is going to get a podium here, but Jared will win unless something dramatic happens in these last 4 laps. Ryan's still trying. Josie's trying to get up to the top 5, unbelievably, when he hasn't been anywhere near the top 5 all race. Ryan just wants to go. He wants to get by Betsy so bad. And then try to pull that margin. Look at this. He's got the run. He's got the run. He's going to go for it. Chrissy's in the middle of this. This could get ugly. And it was worse for Betsy. Jared's in! Jared's in! This is the most almightiest. On my screen, it wasn't a tyre that he got put on. This could be, and I'm sorry, Jared, if you watch this back, Betsy has gone past Ryan. I don't know what's happened. Oh my days. Oh my days. Something's gone down. I've missed it completely because I was too worried. I was too focused on Jared on the softs. Is he gaining? He's gaining. Oh, but I don't know how much of an advantage it's going to be. If you're in Ryan's shoes, you stay out no matter what. But Jared is gaining. But I don't think he's gaining enough. Chris for the fastest lap of the race, though. This is going to be intriguing now. What does this top three do? None of them in. None of them in. None of them come in. Oh my God. So now Jared, hello there's come into the pits. Jared has 2 laps to make up 14 seconds. By the way, when did Goon retire? Oh, yeah, he retired on the front straight. That's right. I completely forgot about that. So, Ryan might get a podium no matter what. Mark Pitt now in the fastest lap of the race. That was a massive gamble for Jared. And the gamble's not paid off. It's not paid off for him. There's not enough time to gain that much time unless it's just bone dry and the inters are terrible. You're right, the roles being reversed. Right now, Ryan, not much he can do. DRS is enabled. He can try and go for a move here on Betsy. Jared, the best he can do is going to be 4th. Gets the fastest lap of the race. But right now, Betsy's going to win. Unless something goes down. Wow. What an intriguing race around Austria. Ryan, it's going to be a P3. Betsy will extend his lead in the championship and just grow further and further ahead. Ryan can't do anything about it. And Betsy, 36 laps. An intriguing Grand Prix in Austria for Tier 1. As Ryan looked for the run into the line. Imagine if he didn't have that penalty. Betsy wins it. It's a Mercedes 1-2. Ryan in P3. And Jared now is gonna get Joseph. Oh! And he's still got a fastest lap. Oh, that could have ended in tears, couldn't it? Wow, Chrissy with the fastest lap though. What a finish to this race. I don't know what else to say. Man, oh man, what a crazy race that was. And we got Chris to come to the line, so watch Chris come to the line and we'll find out top 3. I have to invite, hopefully someone else can invite, hopefully Relics can invite Betsy since I don't have Betsy added. And anyway, Josie Wales, driver of the day. Those last 5 laps were intriguing. Here for T3. There's your results. And I'll invite the top 3 in. So I can't. Where is Ryan? There he is. And I'll get ready to mute myself as well since on my terrible mic. There we go. I won't be able to invite Betsy, so there we go. So it's Betsy, Ryan, Relics. That is your results. And Relic's going to bite Betsy if he can. But anyway, we'll start things off with Relics in P3. Talk us through that race. It was way so enough. Huh?
I had a penalty.
Right in P3 in this race. I'm reading the wrong screen. I'm gonna, yeah. Right in P3. Talk us through that one. This one.
Yeah. Interesting race. The safety cars were to be expected of the conditions, but I don't know. Opted for the big downforce, and it didn't really pay off in the end. So, all things considered, a podium with a penalty isn't too bad.
Indeed. And on the P3 and second for the weekend. We'll move on to Relics for P2 and Relics P2 getting that job done in the end, getting second, and essentially Mercedes won too after a McLaren driver became a McLaren driver in pit of the dries. But talk us through that for P2 Relics.
Yeah, look, to be honest, when I saw Jared box, I was like, that was like Christmas. But no, as soon as he boxed, I was like, hold on, 1-2 Mercedes could be on here, and it was. And shout out to Ping for recruiting me. He was a good bloke. What else? A few safety cars here and there. I didn't really have the pace, so I had a dry setup on. I had a dry earth setup on. And the lower wings. I didn't really have the pace, to be honest. Again, like, somehow I'm just here. But yeah, no, I appreciate the stream, and thank you, Jared. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. There you go. Well, that was.
I invited Betsy, but he's probably wiping up the sweat on his seat or something.
Oh. Anyway, well, I'm out to B1. Folks, that's Austria done. Tune in for T4, T2 during the week. The sprints all happening in the wet weather conditions. It's a goodbye for now. So long and farewell. If you want to look as sexy, handsome, beautiful as this gentleman right here and an overall team principal champion, there's one place to go, and that is Sully's Shirts, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the custom-made shirts, the custom-made fonts, the custom-made phone cases today at Sully's Shirts. And don't forget to check out our friends at Rapid and Wallaby store as well at Sully's Shirts today. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, past races, current races, races where I course many safety cars. Check them out today. And don't forget our Twitch channel, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe, follow, and help us out. And don't forget our partners, Rapid Racing League and Wallaby Racing League.